I see your cheeks. We all see your cheeks. So let's get to work. Hi guys, today is gonna be a contour and highlight tutorial. So quarantine life, you're snacking, you're eating, enjoying your life. You have forgotten that you will leave the house once this thing is over. Abby, look at your cheeks. They're testament to what you're doing in the secret. So I decided to do this tutorial because obviously cheeks are growing and we need to learn how to like create the illusion that they're not. So to start off, I'm going to use the Milk Hydro Primer. This is the consistent. Wow, that's a lot. I was just showing you guys the consistency and oh, I love. Oh, that's a sticky. I guess that's the grip part of it. I had a sticky feel to it. To continue on with my face, I'm going to be using the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I'm going to put it at the back of my hand so that I can control how much I'm using. So I'm going to go in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, Setting Mist, and I'll just spritz my brush and take it here, roll that around and build. So to blend that in more, I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender and I'm gonna spritz my face as well and then go in with this. Wow, I like the smell, eh? Really nice. It's just there. Now I'm gonna go in with concealer. I'm using this by Pretty Vulgar. This is like really close to my skin tone and this is light. So I'm gonna use both. One would be to correct and one would be like to highlight. Lighter one here. You want it to be like really narrow, like the bridge of your nose. Be as precise as possible because it's not just your cheeks that you want to look snatched, you know? So basically what highlight does is that you're accentuating where light generally hits. So that's where you highlight and then you're bringing structure back to your face and depth and, you know, with contour. So that's why you contour and highlight. I'm gonna let the eyes sit longer and then I will start by blending the other parts. Something off about this foundation and beauty blenders. Why is this separating? Do you guys see that? Foundation is separating. The concealer actually. I think this foundation does not like beauty blenders or something of that nature. So I'm just gonna use a brush to blend that in first. You want to concentrate the highlight just like in this center. Don't go too high up because then if you are like forehead gang like me, then yeah, you will only be setting yourself up. before I go into contour my face, I'm seeing that some of my blemishes are still like peeking through, as you can see from the foundation, even though the foundation is supposed to be full coverage. So I'm just gonna conceal that part and then go ahead to contour. As you can see, my face looks like just white, and this is where contour comes in. So today I'm going to be showing you how to use foundation or dark concealer, powder contour, and bronzer, so you can get like that snatched face. Okay, so when I recently I bought some things from Sephora and got this sample, so I'm gonna use dark shade from the Pat McGrath, and it's called Deep. So that's what I'm gonna use to contour my face. I'm gonna use this brush and just take the product and lay the product. So for contouring, you want to go under your cheeks, your forehead, your nose, and like you can also go under your chin as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out before it dries up on me, and then I'm just gonna use a swirling motion to blend out. You want to push that into the beginning of your brow bone there. So push that color there. Make sure you blend it out real nice. So now we're gonna set. So for this I have two important powders. So you have the one, this is like Ciate London. It's coconut setting powder. It's really white, so like a translucent powder. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. It can be any powder really. You can get at Walmart, Shoppers Drug Mart, anything, as long as it's translucent. You want translucent. And then I have this one also that's from Becca, and this one is nice because it's golden bronze, so it's like a complexion powder. It's not translucent, so you'll see how I'm going to use this. And then finally you want to get like a dark. I've had this palette for years. I'm not going to tell you how long, but I had it for a long time, and it's a contour and highlight palette, and I always use the powders here to contour, especially these three colors. So you want like a dark powder as well. Again, all of these things you can buy anywhere. Just look for colors that work for your skin tone. So first of all, I'm gonna go into the Ciate powder to set my under eyes. But before I do that, I'm just gonna go in lightly and blend again, just to make sure there are no creases, right? Because we've left it there for a long time, so you want to be sure that your powder is not gonna crease. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna take my beauty blender, same beauty blender I've been using, and tap. There's powder all over my computer right now. And place. If you want your nose to look even tinier than it'll be looking by now, you can reverse contour. So what that means is that you take this powder that you're using to set your under eye highlight, you take it real close, like so. Take it like really close. and instantly, what surgery? And now we're gonna go in to set the nose. So you want to be careful because you want this to be like very precise. So you know what? I think I'm just gonna use this brush because I don't trust myself. Lay that there because you still want to maintain the integrity of that first highlight, the dignity. So now we're going to set the contour. So everywhere we went in with that dark foundation, we're going to set it. So I'm going to use this color. You can see it's almost empty. I'm just going to go over that. I'm going to go inside into the same palette and use this one that's just like a little reddish and set my nose contour. Now that we're done, or so you think, we're now going to go into this powder, which is really, really important. So I'm going to use that to basically cut my contour. And what that's going to do is it's going to make it real sharp. Real sharp. So I'm using this beauty blender. It has like a nice sharp thing going on there. But you can use a brush as well. So I'm just gonna go under the highlights, under the contour rather, and under the contour. Boom! What were you saying? What cheeks? What cheeks? What's cool about doing the reverse contour under your cheeks as well is that you can decide what you want to look like. So you can decide to take it all the way down. You can decide to give it like a nice curve here if you already have like a chiseled face and you want some cheeks, so you can do that as well. So to finish this off, I'm just gonna use a powder and clean all the powder off. I'm using this powder's Milani. It's just like a pressed powder. I'm going to take my brush like so and just dust everything. You can use any pressed powder right now. To finish it off, I'm going to set my face and then that's it. Actually, I lied. I won't blush. Blend anything that needs to be blended. Bring some color back to the cheeks. Highlights using the Fenty rum. We're done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I hope you'll be trying it as well. Bye!